stuff that he did to him is just gruesome.
A man distraught by what the TBI says his nephew did to 8 people, including his own parents. Thanks for joining us. The agency is calling the Westmoreland murders the deadliest homicide event in the state in at least 2 decades.
7 people dead so far. News 4's Cameron Taylor live from Skyline Medical Center tonight. Cameron, the suspect, Michael Cummins, is still there.
And here's why, Tracy and Tom. Police shot Cummins in the leg during his capture over the weekend. And once he's released from here at Skyline, he'll be taken to the Sumner County Jail. Now, tonight we spoke with his uncle, who says he's still trying to process why all of this happened. 7 people are dead and another is in critical condition tonight. A mile separates the 2 crime scenes in Westmoreland.
It's hard to realize about what he did.
Brian Cummins is the uncle of 25-year-old Michael Cummins. The TBI says Michael is the suspect at the center of the gruesome case. The victims include his mom and dad along with a 12-year-old girl.
I love him to death, but when he killed my brother and them, you know, I wished I would have killed him that night.
Court documents say Brian Cummins saw his nephew Saturday night wearing a white t-shirt with blood stains. Michael Cummins told him the stains were from chocolate.
I said, no, it ain't. I said, it's dry blood.
The TBI's helicopter later found him in a creek bed half a mile from the Charles Brown Road scene. 2 years ago, court documents say he set fire to a neighbor's house, assaulted her, and threatened to come back and finish the job. We spoke with the judge who signed off on giving him probation and ordering him to complete a mental health evaluation.
I don't regret endorsing what was in front of me by 2 very good attorneys.
Should have been in my hospital and maybe stay there for the rest of his life.
Now, the TBI is still trying to figure out the timeline of these killings, and that judge you just heard from, today he signed a probation violation warrant with no bond for Cummins. Tom, Tracy.
Cameron Taylor tonight, thank you. Well, the judge may not regret his decision on mental treatment, but the people who live around the family do. Every single person we talked to who knew the family says they aren't surprised and saw this coming. They also say Cummins had been in jail up until a couple of months before the attack.
They knew the boy had problems, and now this leads up to this. All these people died for no reason.
Cummins and had a well-known criminal history with his neighbors and his family. Back in 2017, he was arrested for attempted arson, trying to burn a neighbor's trailer. Also that year, he tried to ask his family for money. When they refused, he grabbed his grandmother by her hair and ripped a purse with prescription drugs from her arms. Here are all the victims. David, Clara, and Charles are all directly related to Michael Cummins. Tonight, the TBI is working to figure out how Rachel Sapphire and Marcia knew the suspect. Those 6 were all found in one home. Shirley was killed in a separate home and reportedly has no known relationship with Cummins.